Hello, everybody. Once again, thank you so much for joining me on my show today. Of course, my show is Just in Time to Chat. And today you are just in time to chat to actually chat about some pretty interesting stuff. We've got four topics actually here today because a few of them are kind of, minor, not very big, not going to be able to talk about them for a long time, but they are topics nonetheless. We've got four of them here today. We've got a good lineup. So, also, I don't know if I've talked about this on the show before, but I'm thinking about bringing on a co-host. So let me know what you guys think. Should I bring on a co-host? Should I not? Let me know what you guys think. It could be, it could breathe some new life, bring in some new ideas, give some new opinions, new takes on topics that we couldn't usually do before because they weren't my views. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And with that out of the way, we can move right into our first topic. And that is that The Mandalorian Season 2 finally got its release date. Now, this topic is a week old now, and I don't know why I didn't talk about it before. But yes, and that release date is October 30th. Mandalorian Season 2. October 30th is the premiere. So I was one of the people that I adored the first season. Everything the first season was, I loved everything about it. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. I adored season 1. Did I say season 2? I meant season 1. I adored season 1. And people were saying, we never got it confirmed, but we were kind of just assuming that that season 2 was coming in October because that's what all the leaks said. And sorry, give me 1 second, guys. Hold on 1 sec. Okay. So we kind of just went with the flow and we kind of just agreed with the leaks. Okay, October release date, cool. We're over a week into September now, and we hadn't, or I guess it was the beginning of September at this time. It was the 1st or 2nd when we got the poster and the release date. But we were like, this season 2 is next month, and we don't even have a release date. We don't have a trailer. We still don't have a trailer, which I think is ridiculous. You'd think they'd be marketing the crap out of this thing, but whatever. We still don't have a trailer, but at least we have the poster now. It's a lot similar. It's very similar to the season 1 poster, except instead of just having the Mandalorian, it also has Baby Yoda next to him, which I think is a really nice touch. October 30th is at the end of October, obviously. That's so dumb. We don't have even a teaser yet. Quite possibly the biggest show right now, The Mandalorian on Disney Plus, that got millions of people signing up for Disney Plus just to watch this show every week. We don't even have a teaser trailer for it yet, and it comes out next month. Should we be concerned? I doubt it. Disney knows what they're doing when it comes. Disney knows what they're doing when it comes to Mandalorian. Maybe not everything Star Wars, but most things Star Wars. I'm not worried at all. Jon Favreau, he knows what he's doing. Dave Filoni. Sorry. They all know what they're doing. So I'm not worried. I'm really, really, really excited. Sorry, I'm trying not to cough. But October 30th, Mandalorian Season 2 premieres. I can't wait. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And we can move on to main topic number 2, and that is Tenet has officially crossed $150 million worldwide. Now, you may not think this is a huge deal. Justin, some movies can open double that. This isn't a big deal. This is a big deal because, obviously a lot of people love Christopher Nolan, but Tenet wasn't a movie. It wasn't a super well-known movie inside. I'm not going to compare it to this. It's not fair, but in a cinematic universe, as I'm going to say, it's not a movie like Aquaman or a movie like Endgame where everyone knew what you were talking about when you said Tenet. I have a lot of friends, where I'm like, are you excited to see Tenet? They're like, what? See what? I'm like, the new Christopher Nolan movie? Like, oh yeah, Christopher Nolan, he's a great director. I'm like, yeah, but they didn't know what Tenet was. And part of that could be because of the marketing. The marketing has been fine for the film. It hasn't been great, but it's been it's been fine, But with everything happening right now with the pandemic and obviously businesses still being shut down, as stupid as that is, the movie theater shutting down. The movie theater in my hometown is shut down for good. So I'm going to have to drive an hour and 15 minutes to see a movie, but whatever. As long as I get to see a movie, I'm going next month to see Wonder Woman, and the next month after that to see No Time to Die. We'll talk about No Time to Die in a minute. But $150 million worldwide is huge. That shows that, obviously it shows that there are still people who are very hesitant about going to the movies, which is understandable in a sense. But it also shows that there are people who are ready to get out of the house, who are ready to go back to the movies, who are ready to go and experience a film in the movie theaters again like we used to. There are people, including myself, who are ready to take that chance of getting COVID because it's not that deadly. It's not at all. You're more likely to die from the flu, people. Please stop blowing this out of proportion. Sorry. Different topic. Sorry, my bad. There are people who are willing to take that chance, and I'm one of those people. Because I miss the experience of going to the movies. Next month, October 2nd, I'm driving an hour and 10 minutes away with my aunt to see Wonder Woman 1984. And I am so freaking excited. I cannot wait. It's going to be the first movie that I've seen in over half of a year. That's absolutely insane. I can't wait to go back. But Tenet making $150 million, normally it wouldn't be considered huge. It wouldn't be considered a massive success. But it is, because everything happening right now, it shows that there is a demand. It shows that people still want to go to the movies now. So that's pretty much for that topic, guys. Let me know in the comment section below. Are you excited to see Tenet? Are you going to see Tenet? Are you waiting until some of the bigger movies comes out, like No Time to Die or Wonder Woman? Let me know in the chat. And with that out of the way, we can move to main topic number 3, and then that is No Time to Die trailer 2 has been released. Now this is a couple days old too, but I wanted to watch this trailer several times before I used it as a topic on my show, because this trailer is massive. It shows the scale of the film. It shows there are a lot of characters in this film. Obviously you've got Bond, but then you've got Madeline from Spectre coming back, and then you have the new, I don't even know what to call her, the new agent, the African American lady. I don't know what to call her. But then obviously you've got Q, and you've got M, and you've got Rami Malek playing the bad guy, and I keep forgetting the guy's name. The guy from Spectre, the bad guy from Spectre, I think is coming back. But I cannot wait for this film, guys. No Time to Die is going to be so amazing. I can't wait to go see it in theaters. It's going to be such an amazing experience. Give me a sec. I bought this. I bought the James Bond collection, and I haven't watched every single one. I know, shame on me, but I watched every single Daniel Craig one, and most of, actually, hold on. I'm getting a little sidetracked here, but I watched Dr. No, From Russia with Love, Goldfinger, On Her Majesty's Secret Service, GoldenEye, Die Another Day, and then obviously Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, Skyfall, and Spectre. So I'm a pretty big Bond fan. Daniel Craig is my favorite Bond. If I had to rank them, I don't like ranking them because I think they all brought something new to the table. Obviously, everyone can say that. But if I had to rank them, it would probably be Daniel Craig, number 1, and then Pierce Brosnan actually is number 2. I love him. Sean Connery, and then Timothy Dalton, George Lazenby, and Roger Moore just in the last. They're not horrible, but they're definitely my 3 least favorite down there. They just kind of all mix together. But what this trailer did so well is that we kind of got a glimpse of what the story and the plot is going to be. That's kind of what we got from the first trailer. But then this trailer comes along, and it is just, it's firing on all cylinders. It's balls to the wall. It's action set piece, and then a little slow moment here, a little dialogue, and then action. It's fantastic. It is some of the best Bond action we've ever seen. I can't wait for this movie. I keep saying that. I know. I'm sorry. I'm being repetitive. I'm sorry. I'm being redundant. But I can't wait. No Time to Die is going to be absolutely insane. I hope it's a massive success. I see it doing really well, actually, because the James Bond fandom is incredibly excited for this film. We are all rooting for Daniel Craig, of course. I mean, why would you not be rooting for the face of your franchise at the moment? But I've loved every single Daniel Craig movie. I even liked Quantum, and I really liked Spectre too. I've liked all of them. I think Casino Royale and Quantum of Solace are a fantastic 4.5-hour epic because they literally, even though Quantum is obviously the inferior film, if you watch Casino Royale and then you go right into Quantum of Solace, it's fantastic. It's brilliant how they made that literally one film. It arcs over exactly to where it left off, and I think that's an awesome thing. But so No Time to Die trailer number 2 has been released, and it's huge. It's massive. It shows the scale. I cannot wait for this film, guys. It's going to be so great. I can't wait to go to my theater and see this film. And our final, this is an exciting topic, guys. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity announced with a trailer today. This happened right after I got out of my college classes this morning, and I was like, what the heck? Hyrule Warriors, what? Okay. So I actually watched RGT85's video. I watch him a lot, and for like Nintendo news and stuff. And I watched it and I was like, oh my gosh, I never played the original Hyrule Warriors. I might have to pick it up. Hold on one second, guys, sorry. I might have to pick it up before this one comes out, but this looks so good. So obviously, I'm assuming that if you're interested in Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, you've played at least some of Breath of the Wild or some Zelda games. But Breath of the Wild is in my top 3 games of all time. It is a masterpiece. It is an A+ master crafted game. It's perfect in every way. It's fabulous. But there was something missing. Now, this isn't the game's fault. There wasn't anything the game could have done about it. I wanted to see what happened before. That's not the game's fault. Like I said, that's just a personal preference of mine. I wanted to see what happened to Calamity Ganon, and why is he all of a sudden so powerful? How did he rise to power? What happened to Zelda? Why was she trapped? Why can't I remember anything? Why are these characters acting this way? Why are these characters trapped? Why was that character right there? Why was that character acting like that? All of these questions seem to be answered in Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. This game, a Switch exclusive, by the way, Nintendo is going to kill it this holiday season. They've got, I guess, holiday-ish. They've got the Super Mario 3D All-Stars collection coming out mid-September on the 16th, and then 16th, 18th, 16th or 18th, one of those two. And then on November 20th, you have Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. So this game is canon. There's no doubt about it. They're working in tandem with the director of Zelda properties at Nintendo, and they're working in tandem with Nintendo. Unlike I do know some things about, but the original Hyrule Warriors was just make a Warriors game and slap the Zelda skin on it. That's all they did. But they obviously, you can tell they're using the same engine, they're using the same cell shading, they're using the same graphics as Breath of the Wild, even though I think Age of Calamity looks a little bit better, looks a little bit prettier than Breath of the Wild, which makes sense because it's several years newer. But this game, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, takes place 100 years before The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It shows the Great War, the Great Calamity that happened in Hyrule, and how Ganon rose to power, how he became that calamity, how Zelda got trapped, how Link lost his memory. It's going to show the war and the clashing and the battles that happened leading to the events in Breath of the Wild. And I think that's brilliant. They're working on the sequel to Breath of the Wild right now. So let's say both of these games are as good or better than Breath of the Wild. Let's say they're both, and Hyrule Warriors is going to have a different playstyle because it's Hyrule Warriors, it's not The Legend of Zelda, it's made by a different company. So the fighting techniques are going to be different, I'm assuming. It's going to have fighting combats like the original Hyrule Warriors, but after the sequel to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is released, you're going to have Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, whatever the title is going to be. You're going to have an epic trilogy of games that will complement each other so well, because I'm assuming the Age of Calamity is going to complement the beginning of Breath of the Wild flawlessly. Like, it's going to connect seamlessly, like The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies, and The Lord of the Rings Return of the King. The Hobbit, Battle of the Five Armies, and Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring. They both complement each other so well. And like Casino Royale and Quantum of Solace, it just goes from one to another. I'm really hoping that's what they do. I hope they end Age of Calamity at the moment Breath of the Wild starts. I think that'd be so cool. It'd be so awesome. But guys, this quickly became one of my most anticipated games of the entire year. I was worried Nintendo was going to be quiet this holiday season, but obviously that's not true. They've kept this one under the rug. No one knew about it. I haven't heard a single person talk about this. This totally caught me off guard after I was done in class today. And it comes out November 20th. We have just over 2 months to wait for this fantastic, hopefully, game. I can't wait. 100 years before Breath of the Wild, explaining the great calamity, the war, and the battles, and everything that happened to Zelda and to Link and to the champions and to the divine beasts and Ganon, the great calamity in Hyrule, the Guardians. Everything looks so good. I can't wait for this game, guys. We're getting more news on the 26th. On September 26th, we're getting our next update on Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. So that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. And by the way, if you didn't see my video earlier, I do have a Patreon page right now. It is www.patreon.com/Justin Jorgensen. It's if you feel like supporting the channel, supporting me, and supporting the show on that level, it's $3 for the entire month. That's it. Not $3 a week, not $1 a week. It's $3 for the entire 30-day month. Not bad. And on my Patreon, I'm going to be doing live watch-alongs of various movies and TV episodes as I'm watching a show. And I'm going to do it live so I can watch them with you guys. So I'm really looking forward to that. And you'll also get shout-outs as you become a patron. So think about that if you feel like it. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Thanks for being here.